Today, we're going to dive into how you can use the cash value built up inside of your IUL, your Index Universal Life, to make any large purchase you could want to make, such as buying a car, buying a house, or possibly funding a business. Regardless of what your goal is, your IUL can be a powerful tool in helping you achieve it, assuming it is set up and structured and funded correctly. My name is Amanda Ryba. I have been a licensed financial coach and consultant for the past 8 years as of the date this video is being produced. And it is my goal to illuminate to the world what wealthy people know and understand about money. And one thing all wealthy people know when it comes to money is it's important to have it somewhere that's accessible to them, ideally all tax-free and especially without paying any penalty. And your IUL can help you achieve all of that plus more. But before we dive in, if you've never heard of an IUL before, make sure to pause this video, check out the description link below, and there was a video in there called IUL Explained. Watch that. Then once you've watched it, it will give you all the information you could need to know about an IUL. You can return to this video and rejoin us for some more learning. Now, let's dive in. Now let's start with buying a car. I get this question all the time. Can I use my IUL to buy a car? Absolutely. Imagine having the flexibility to access cash without depleting your savings or taking out a high interest loan. With an IUL, you have the ability to access cash out of your cash value on the form of a loan to go and buy that new car. Now you might be thinking, why would I ever want to loan myself my own money? How does that make sense? For two main reasons. One, loans are not considered taxable income by the IRS. That is how you are able to access the interest out of your IUL, all tax-free. Now, most loans will charge some kind of interest rate. However, the interest rate is going to be much lower than what you would ever pay in capital gains tax on some kind of investment to get access to your interest. Now, the second reason is because there is a loan type where you have the ability to borrow money out of your IUL without depleting the account value. We call it uninterrupted compound interest. So your account can continue to grow as though the money that you borrowed out never left. Now let's talk about buying a house. Another common question I get is, can I use my IUL to buy a house? Absolutely. One of the best things about an IUL is you have the ability to accumulate cash value inside of it that is accessible to you in the future, all tax-free and all penalty-free for any purchase you want to make. So as soon as you have enough cash value that's built up inside that policy, you can access it for anything that you want, for a down payment or even to just pay off the entire house, depending on the total amount you're trying to get. And one of the best things is they come with really favorable interest rates. This is 2024 and the highest interest rate that I've seen is 5.5%, and that is simple interest, not compound interest. And another great part, there is no repayment terms to the loan. If you die with an outstanding loan balance against your IUL policy, the insurance company will just deduct whatever is remaining on that loan balance from your death benefit, and the rest will be paid out to your family, all tax-free upon your passing. And finally, let's talk about funding your business. I get this question from all of my entrepreneurs. Can I use my IUL to fund my business? Absolutely. If you're an entrepreneur or aspiring to be one, your IUL's cash value can serve as a vital resource. You can access the funds for startup costs, expansions, or day-to-day operations. And this can be a game changer for your business, providing you with the capital that you may need without having to seek external investors or high-interest loans. Now here comes the downside of an IUL. Before you can even start dreaming of doing anything with your cash value, you have to get approved. You have to connect with a licensed life and health agent in your resident state or country that is properly trained on how to set up and structure these plans to meet your goals, and then submit an application to see if you get approved. The insurance companies will look into your age, your health history, and your criminal background. From there, they will give you a risk class, and that will ultimately determine the cost of the product and whether or not it makes sense to use it to reach your goals. If you are looking for a good team to be working with and you live in the United States of America, you are welcome to connect with me and my team by clicking the link in my bio. It will take you directly to our calendar where you can schedule a complimentary client consultation with us. To recap, yes, you can use your IUL to buy a car, buy a house, or fund your business, and so much more. The key is the product just has to be properly set up, structured, and funded to reach your goals. Hopefully you learned something today. Drop in the comments below what your favorite part is and what you learned. Please share this video with anyone else you can think of that has been contemplating opening up an IUL policy and they're just not sure if it's the right product for them to reach their goals. And if you like this video and want to see more educational content just like it, all you have to do is click that subscribe button and hit the bell to turn on notifications, because I release a new video every single week. And it is my goal to continue to illuminate to the world what wealthy people are doing with their money. And this is one thing all wealthy people have caught on to, is the power of leveraging the cash value inside of IULs to make large financial purchases. Hopefully, again, you learned something, and this is Amanda Riva signing off.